As part of billing center learning in the context to the Guidewire application, wherein we must be knowing about the billing center process, because when we are developing any functional requirements, or if you want to make any kind of changes on the existing business processes or any kind of activities that we perform, we need to make some necessary requirement changes that we want to make, so that it's always important. Functionally, we must be knowing about the billing center process. Generally, this billing center process will be classified into different parts. The first one about the billing instructions, because this is where generally this billing instruction will be of. Just give me a minute. Yeah. Yeah, this is where generally the billing instruction, right? So wherein here we can provide some billing instructions over here, right? So this is about the billing instructions here we do. Yeah. Yeah, this is where generally the billing instructions will be provided. So this is the first step normally we do in billing center process. So generally we do these billing instructions wherein we normally receive notices and as well as any kind of changed policy or for any kind of new policies or something that we required, what are the billing processes or instructions, everything will be comes under this category. So the next one, when we talk about the next one, which is about the scheduling part, generally, this scheduling of majorly, this is where generally scheduling will be of, right? So this is where generally scheduling will be. The second phase is called generally scheduling, because if you want to create any kind of accounts or if you want to assign any kind of plans or any kind of process down payments, or if you want to calculate installments, everything will be part of the scheduling part. The third one about the commissioning. Okay, this is where generally the third one, which normally, yeah, this normally I can say, right? So this is where generally comes under the commission part. Means the kind of commissions that we are paying to the agents or something, like wherein we are calculating commissions. At the same time, any kind of automation of disbursements, everything will be part of for the commissioning. Next one about the invoices part. Okay, the next one when we called as here, right? This is where generally invoicing come into picture. Okay, right. So next one about the invoicing, because if you want to calculate any present as well as the future invoices and all everything that we generally calculate over here. Next one about the policy holder services. This is something that we do here. Policy holder services. This will be part of this. This will be part of the policy holder services, where if you want to preview or if you want to make any kind of changes in the policy holder services that you want to be updated, everything that can be done here. Next one about the payment processing. The followed one is called payment processing. Right. So this is about the payment processing. What are the payments that that are to be processed against to the new invoices or any renewals, or at the same time, if you want to automate any kind of distribution of payments of all these things, either it can be commissions and all. So everything will be part of it. Next, followed by this, there will be a closure state where we need to define the closure state over here. So this closure state majorly defines us and as well as validating all the receivables that we have cleared and all. So finally, once the closure sheet is completed, if there is any kind of reporting that is to be generated, etc., everything will be performed. So this is how and what generally the billing process will be of, right? So the first one about the billing instructions, second one about the scheduling, third one about the commissioning, followed by the invoice at the same time policyholder services, etc. So followed by policyholder services, whatever the payment processings that we do. Next about the closure, as I mentioned, okay, this is about the closure I can say, right? So this is where generally the closure will be of. So if you want to archive finally, okay, we can perform it. So this is from the functional perspective, when we are working on the Guidewire Building Center, this is the process that we must be knowing. So that any kind of functional requirements that are to be added to the existing one or making any kind of changes, for example, commissioning structure that we want to be changed. Percentage may be different, right? So the kind of algorithm that we are using to calculate the commission can be of different. Or else you are creating some invoices or you are following some payment processing and all for the new billing inquiries or renewals. All these things will be part of billing center. This is what something that we need to be good, and this is what something that we must be experienced with.